Hi everyone, I'm back, and today I thought I'd do something a bit different, a bit new. Again, this is going to be another makeup video, not a conspiracy video. I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that I'm constantly keeping an eye out for new products, particularly obviously makeup. We're talking about makeup. I'm always keeping an eye out for new product drops. I'm a huge fan of Beauty Bay because they deliver next day delivery. And I hate waiting for things. I don't know about you, I don't know if you're the same, but I just hate waiting for things. So if I can get next day delivery, I'm down. And I don't know if you knew, but Beauty Bay have this is non-sponsored. Beauty Bay have this really cool feature called Try Perks. So the more you purchase of them, it's a bit like a club card, like a loyalty scheme. The more you purchase them, the more perk points you get. And once you get a certain amount, you can actually activate the perk for unlimited next day delivery, which is what I did when I got my Try points through for my purchases. So that's what I've done. And the collection that I'm going to be, I've tried to buy a full face. I couldn't get foundation because as far as I'm aware, the products that were listed through Beauty Bay, when I looked at Soda, so Soda's the brand. When I looked at Soda's website versus the products that are available on the Beauty Bay website, they didn't have everything, but I've managed to get most things. I've got pretty much everything apart from brow products, primer and foundation and setting powder as well, I think. I've got pretty much everything here. I mean, I've even got a palette. There's a palette. There's so many new things for me to try out. And also the thing I loved about Soda on first impression from looking at them online was that aesthetic. This is cute. This is giving me like proper K-pop, like Korean beauty vibes. I loved how kind of fresh the collection looked. The fact there was so many different things to choose from. The only things that I looked at that I didn't purchase were the eyebrow pencil. For me, I'm super fussy. It takes me ages to find an eyebrow product that I like. And I've been using the same one for the last 6 months now, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. And this is in the shade dark brown. I've been using this for the longest time. If you can hear a little tapping outside, it's my dog. She can probably hear my voice. So I've been using this one for ages. And I did look at the pencils that they had online, this Soda company. They had 3 shades and all of them were grey. Like there wasn't a blonde, there wasn't a brown. There were just 3 shades of grey, which I found quite strange. What I'll probably do is post a little clip here of the website just so you can see all the products and everything. Yeah, so really we're just going to dive in. Obviously, the things that I'm going to be using that I didn't manage to get from the collection, I'm going to use my own primer. I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip primer. And I'm also going to be trying, this is my second time using this, so I'm not really reviewing it, but it'd be interesting to see how it looks on camera, is the Ordinary's Serum Foundation. I'm going to be using this in the shade 1-2 Neutral, Light Neutral. Let's go through what I bought and then we'll put them on my face. So one of the things that I got was, this is the first thing I added to my basket. This is the Create Yourself eyeshadow palette. They had, from what I could see on Beauty Bay's side of things, they had 3 different shadow palettes. I didn't want to go straight in with the neutrals because if we're going to talk about neutral eyeshadow palettes, I have many. I have so many. So I went for something that had some neutrals in, but also had some interesting looking shades. So this is the palette here. Create Yourself 003. So you've got a couple of different colours in there. There's some neutrals. You could do a quite easy everyday look. I love a palette that will give me bold, bright colours, but it will also give me a couple of safe shades to kind of work with them. But there's some really nice greens. There's a nice hot pink in there. There's loads to choose from. So we've got that. The other thing I picked up was the Lip and Cheek Gel Blush. And that was in the shade 102 Fingers Crossed. I also got the, just drop it, why don't you? Time to Glow. This is the Glowy Skin Finisher in the shade Like a Diamond. I got they're called Eyeliners. I didn't really get that. I don't know if they're like trying to be inclusive or what, but I got the Eyeliner. I didn't go for black because I have a black liner here already. This is in the shade David, and it's kind of like a silvery glittery one if I remember right. I picked up the Here Comes the Sun Shimmer Bronzer, shade name unknown, we'll find out. Got a highlighter. I wanted to go for the pinky blue one because it gave me total like 90s glitter iridescent unicorn vibes, but I figured I probably won't use it very much. I may go back and buy it still, but for the sake of this video, I picked up a nice neutral colour. Annoyingly, I got 2 mascaras because they did an offer. When you buy any 2 soda products, you get a free mascara. And ironically, the mascara that they sent me for free was one I selected myself and put into my baskets. I also picked up, this is the Make It Pop eye marker, and this is just in the shade Black Cult. I love that name. That's a bit of me, that. I picked up one of their liquid eyeshadows in the shade Fairy Glow in a kind of like cute purpley colour. Not sure how I'm going to use it with this palette, but I'll probably find a way to make it work. This though, I did have a little peek at this, I'm not gonna lie. This is the liquid crystal, because I don't know if you can see, I've been having quite a lot of issues with my lips lately. It's not even been that cold, but my lips for some reason have just totally been through it. So this is the Lip Crystal Mermaid Lips, and this is called Strawberry Magic. I don't know what's wrong with me today. You wait till you see it though, you wait. In fact, we'll probably put that on first. I also got a lip gloss. So this lip gloss is Peach Queen. And then obviously the 2 mascaras, because I ordered 2 by accident. I've primed my face already using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So that is that done. And I'm just going to quickly put on some of this serum foundation. Looks good on camera, this foundation. But obviously we're not reviewing this today. But however, if you would like me to do a review of the Ordinary's foundation, serum foundation, then let me know. I didn't want anything kind of really full coverage and like mask like really thick high coverage foundation when I'm reviewing. The kind of vibe I get for these products that they're natural, and you can kind of, I think I read somewhere on their website that they want you to be able to create unique looks but perfect for the everyday, like really versatile products. So depending on how you use them or what you pair them with, then you can get like a really like nice everyday natural product. So the reason that I went with this serum foundation rather than a more kind of like drying matte foundation is because I have a couple of liquid products that I'm going to be trying today by Soda. We've got the Glowy Skin Finisher, which is this little guy here. Again, shade name Like a Diamond, it's on the end here. And we've also got this cream, lip and cheek gel blush. So we're going to be trying that out. So I think I'm going to go in with the blush first. So it comes in this little, kind of like a chubby stick situation. Just do a little. Oh, okay, it's very sheer. Let's just see how it goes on. I'm going to pop it where I normally pop my blush. Yeah, that's quite light. And it's kind of picking up a little bit of the foundation. What I'm gonna do, I imagine there was a darker colour that I nearly went for, but it was more like a red, and I never wear any red tone blushes. Like, I can't stand red tone blush. So I think what I'm gonna do is see if I can build it or maybe blend it into the... Actually, I take it back. I think it initially moves the product when you put it down, like out of the container. It does move the foundation, but with this serum foundation, it's blending in quite nice. It's quite subtle. Yeah, it's quite a subtle bit of colour. But yeah, it's quite a sheer, and it feels, it feels a bit sticky. I would see how that goes when we get towards like the end of the video. We've got the Time to Glow Glowy Skin Finisher. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bronze, kind of do a bit of bronzing and a bit of contour using, so this is the Here Comes the Sun Shimmer Powder in the shade Milk Chocolate. It looks cute. Like, I love the packaging. It's kind of like a two-tone pink. Like, it's really cool. Only thing I would say is that if this is a bronzer or it's claiming to be like a bronzer, cute looking summer vibes, bouncy texture, shimmer bronzer. So it is a bronzer. Very, this is probably the smallest bronzer I've ever bought or used. So let's just see. It could be extremely pigmented. I think I'm going to take it on. I'm going to use this angled brush by Spectrum. I did look to see if they did more of like a matte kind of like no shimmer contour or like a bronzer, but they only had this one. Let's just see. Again, it's quite sheer. Not getting a great amount of pickup, like pigment. Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. Do you know what? So far, what I've used combined with the Ordinary Serum Foundation, I would say if you wanted to put together a little holiday kit or just something really natural, say if you're like a mum and you just need something you can kind of put on and not have to put too much effort into, this would be ideal. And it's all really mini as well. It's really small. I don't know if you can see, because this little compact here, this side has more of like a highlighter kind of. This side's more just the bronzer. So where I've dipped my brush in and I've picked up the highlighter side, it's just kind of highlighted my forehead. So I think, yeah, if you took like a small brush like I am now and you just picked up the bronze side, but if you wanted like an all over like really nice bronze glow, then you could take your brush like I just did and swirl it all in. So next I'm going to try, this is the Time to Glow Glowy Skin Finisher in the shade Like a Diamond. There it is there. Ooh, it's quite thick. Does give quite a nice glow. I love highlighters. I'm not a liquid highlighter girl. I've used the Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's the Beauty Light one. This one is really good for buffing straight into foundation or even putting underneath, like if you wanted to brighten up your under eye and stuff. So if it's like this, I'll probably like it. Based on how it's come out, I'm gonna take the tip of my beauty blender and where I would normally put my highlight, I'm gonna bounce it on. And I like a liquid highlighter that isn't gonna kind of interfere and disrupt my foundation underneath. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's quite natural feeling. I don't like big, thick, glittery, chunky highlighters anyway, so I think the more natural, more skin, like glass skin it looks, the better. I'm going to put a bit more on, but I'm going to leave this side of my face because I do actually have their pressed highlighter that I really want to try. And I don't want to like layer up too much product. So this whole combination of cheek, the bronzer and the liquid highlighter, it's really nice. I like the way that looks. Yeah, I do. Okay. So seeing as we're doing highlighter, this is the Be Kind, Pretty Kind Dream Girl. I love their graphics. I'm a bit of a graphic, like, ugh, they make me happy. I'll do you a little swatch. So this one, I was reading the description on the Beauty Bay website. This one said that it was non-chunky, that it would blend seamlessly into the skin for a really light sheen and finish. So with those claims, we're going to try it. I'm going to take like a tapered, this is actually a contour brush, but because I'm seeing glitter in the pan, like the actual component itself. Oh wow, that's kind of all just stuck in one place. It claims that you should be able to buff it into the skin seamlessly. Let's take a clean brush. I mean, on camera, it doesn't really look glittery. In real life, I swear I can see, like, it's definitely not the chunkiest highlighter I've used, I'll say that. And do you know what? The colour is really gorgeous. It has got a slight gold shift to it, but with my foundation and the bronzer I'm wearing, I feel like that all like marries in really nicely and it looks good. I'm not mad at it. So I've just gone off camera quick and did my eyebrows. Because like I said, I didn't want to use any of their eyebrow products because I had 3 shades of grey to choose from, quite frankly. And I'm just gonna quickly prime my lids. So I'm using the Beauty Bay eye base, all nice and even, ready for the new shadow that we're gonna try. Whilst I'm doing my eyeshadow, I'm gonna use this. This is, look, it looks like a little pill. It's adorable. There's like a holographic moment and, oh, you wait. You ready for this? That's glitter. Like, that's actually glitter all up in there. So I'm going to put this on just to soften my lips up, ready for lipstick and things like that, because my lips are struggling. I can taste the strawberry. Oh, that's really nice. It like really glides on. I'm not sure how moisturising it's going to be because obviously I'd need to wear it maybe on its own, like at bedtime or something like that. But all throughout the day if I didn't have a lip on. It doesn't feel greasy either and it doesn't feel sticky. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, next we're going to do eyes. So I'm going to use the Create Yourself palette. And like I said, I think I mentioned this is 003, so they haven't got individual names. They're all called Create Yourself, and then they're numbered. I'm going to take the shade here, which is Kobe, as like a kind of like a transition shade. I'm probably going to go in with Idol. They've all got little imprints. This is like a mermaid tail. I think there's like a wand. Yep, there's a magic wand there. I might take a bit of Begin, that brown, this brown shade here, and possibly this one to go like in my inner corner. So let's see how we go. So I'm going to start off with the shade Kobe. So I'm taking that on a Morphe taper blending brush. This is part of the Coca-Cola collection. Let's see how pigmented, how well it blends, fallout, and the rest of it. Maybe that was just me not loading the brush up enough, but I don't know about you. I saw, okay, that was just me, that's fine. I kind of feel like I want to say something straight away about how it is, but realistically I need to kind of keep working with it to kind of give you, I'm one of those people, it takes me a while to form an opinion on something, so this is more of a first impressions than it is like per se like a review video. It's a nice warm toned kind of tan colour. It looks good. I'm not really sure what kind of look I'm going to be doing. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, it's nice. The colour that's coming off on the eyes isn't necessarily what's in the pan, but then I find you kind of need to like load up product with most eyeshadow palettes to get that like true in the pan colour payoff, particularly if you're using mattes and things like that. Depends on the brand really. Some mattes you put on and it's just like bam, it's there. This is definitely a matte shade. One thing I will say is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think, yeah, 10 shimmer shades. And they're not particularly glittery. They're like more of like a pearlescent sheen shade. I'd have perhaps maybe have liked to see like a couple of like chunkier metallic shades with a bit of glitter in. You know, a bit like Anastasia Beverly Hills. Their palettes, they're always quite chunky and creamy. And Colourpop as well. Some of the shimmer shades in the Mulan Colourpop palette is stunning. They are so nice and easy to work with. Next, I'm going to take a Sigma. So this is a Sigma E55 flat packing brush. And I'm going to go into that dark brown shade Begin. I'm going to take that on the kind of outer part of my eye and kind of blend it like halfway into my crease. Okay, so I am getting a little bit of fallout. It's not picking up on camera, but I can see it in person. You'll have to take my word for it. Potentially, when working with this palette again, I do my eyes first a lot of the times, but for the sake of filming on camera and keeping everything nice and quick, I've done like my face and my brows and everything. That has blended quite nicely into the Kobe shade. This isn't the, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the most pigmented palette that I've worked with. I think if you really did work at it and you kept packing those shades on, it would be, you probably could get a decent amount of pigment, but the colour payoff that I'm getting so far it's nowhere near the best that I've used. And I feel like for your money, hate to sound like a broken record, but you could get a Colourpop palette for probably the same, if not less, possibly, depending on what you get. And I feel like you get a lot more pigment. And I've used the eyeshadow primer base that I've used to put this on top of, I've used quite a few times, and I get a hell of a lot of payoff. Just think so far this is quite soft. But if you're like me, you see eyeshadow palette and you just assume pigment. There's got to be pigment. And I guess if you can get a sheer foundation and a sheer lip, you could probably get a sheer eyeshadow palette. I just find it easier to kind of use less and blend it out than have to kind of keep topping it up if I want like more pigment. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm bored. I'm bored of blending out that brown. Little bit lackluster, not gonna lie. think I'm going to take the shade Idol, which is at the bottom next to that Kobe that I used. And it's kind of like it's like a bronzy, sort of like rose gold. I'm going to take it on a flat brush initially, and then I will give it the whole finger test as well if needed. It goes on the eye pretty much straight away with a flat brush and just packing it on. You can see there. It's nice. Again, I just still think that, I think the intended purpose of this range is you've got cute packaging. It does appeal to a younger demographic, but a lady of any age, a girl of any age, could probably use this collection and create a nice soft everyday look. So I think the packaging maybe leads you to believe that it's going to be more like than it is. It could also be that I might be being a bit unfair here in terms of the pigmentation. So that's that shade across the lid. And I think, because I'm going to use the glitter liner, I like to use glitter liners as like a topper shade as opposed to like liquid eyeshadows. So I think I'll do that in a bit. But next, I'm going to take the shade Paradise, which was that nice kind of like white shimmer shade. And I'm going to go onto the inner corner just with a short brush. See, that's really pearlescent. Like you see, I'm going to have to blend that out now. There's not a lot of consistency. That shade is like really bright, and I'm having to like proper blend it in so it doesn't look like I've just sort of stamped it on. That is really hella bright, isn't it? So that's what we've got so far. So it's quite a good, nice, warm-toned, everyday eye look. I feel like most people that would pick up this palette would be immediately drawn to those neutral shades because that's just kind of what happens. I might use the yellow shade at the top in the shade Eric. I might put that underneath my eye because a lot of people, and I agree with them, would say that a true test of a decent eyeshadow brand or palette is their matte yellow, and if it is, then they've got it going. What I'm going to do initially is just put it straight on underneath, but I might layer up a eye crown in my waterline and kind of bring that down. We'll just see how it goes. I'm taking that on a Morphe M321. That was fun to say. M321. Yeah, it's there. But I mean, compared to, I can't get them out now, compared to the yellow that is in the Beauty Bay Nikki Tutorials palette and the yellow that is in the Luna Beauty Be a Drag, Don't Be a Drag, whatever it's called. That palette, the yellow in that palette is bright. This is kind of like barely there. In fact, what I'm going to do is go quickly put on some yellow eyeliner and then kind of lay that yellow over the top for the sake of the look. So I've just put on some, so that is the Colourpop cream gel liner. I've put it in my waterline underneath my lash line, so hopefully this eyeshadow will give it a fairer chance. To be fair, I didn't use primer underneath my eyes, so we'll give it a bit of a boost. This is in the shade Extra Frosting. Let's just kind of tap that yellow on top of the liner. The shade in the pan and what's coming out, it's not there. And I feel like with a ring light kind of drowning out and whiting out the colour that I've got on my lids here would be fair, but this yellow, I just feel like I would see it more and I'm just not. Let me just swatch it. Fuck it, let's swatch it. It's just not there, is it? It's a shame. It's on, but it's just, like I said, it's just not kind of giving me that full condensed, like pigmented colour. Oh well. Next I'm going to try, so this is the Make It Pop eye marker, and this is black. It's the shade Black Colt, and I'm just going to do a quick winged liner. I've done my liner. I have to say I quite like that. It went on nice and easy. It doesn't look like it's got any particularly like shine that's going to stay around. And if this lasted all day, I mean, you know, you have some felt liners like this brush style. When you have liners like this, I think, yeah, this is a felt one, and I'm not a fan of felt ones. I prefer the ones with the actual straight like bristles in them. but I feel like it doesn't kind of pick up the eyeshadow and then become really dry and hard to like swoop across the eye. It kind of just goes straight through it. So I do like that about this. If this is long lasting, doesn't flake off, doesn't transfer or anything like that, this could be pretty solid. And for what I paid for it, more than happy. That's the kind of wing that I was able to achieve by using it. I'm going to use the Eyeliner. This is in the shade David. Looks more iridescent than glittery. I'm not seeing like individual glitter bits, but again, if we're going with the whole kind of subtle, if you think if these guys were, which I don't know if they were, but if they were inspired by Korean beauty, then this range would make a lot of sense, because Korean beauty isn't about necessarily being doing overly dramatic looks and matte lipsticks and really bold eyeshadow. Korean beauty is a lot softer than that. And Korean makeup, I should say, is a lot softer than that. So if that's where they're going with this, then this collection's great. I'll probably talk about their claims a little bit more. Their claims from their products from the website. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of continue where I put this shimmer shade, and I'm just feathering it out. Just because I think that's the best way to kind of make this liner work. But if you've ever used Collection 2000 Glam Crystals back in the day, I think they still make it as well, which is awesome. And if you've used the Urban Decay, you know what I mean, the more kind of like chunky glitter liners, it's more iridescent. It's more like pearlescent and iridescent. You don't really get like the solid glitter chunks. But then again, I don't think it was actually listed as a glitter eyeliner. I think I just assumed from looking at the kind of the picture that Beauty Bay gave you when they took a picture of the product on like the preview. It's not my favourite, I'm not gonna lie. I see an eyeliner like this with this colour, alright, and I expect it to kind of be glittery. It is glittery, but they're so small. I'm gonna use the mascara now. I picked up the Crazy Volume Mascara, and there's a little, I don't know if you can see, there's a little popcorn on there. That's really cute. In the shade again, Black Colt. And I picked this one up because when looking on the website or looking at Beauty Bay's page, I liked the look of this brush. This brush here, I'm a fan of this. And I like my lashes to be defined, but I do like that little bit of volume in there so that when I do sit a pair of falsies on, it just looks fuller and it looks nice. So we'll try that out. Give this a go. It's not bad. It's not bad at all by any means. I think because I went for one of the slightly more expensive ones, I'm inclined to feel that I say a little bit disappointed with it. Just because, you know, if you're going to list it as a volumizing mascara, I kind of want a bit more impact than what I'm getting. Yeah. I don't know. So far, I love the lip balm. It's still on there. It doesn't feel greasy. And my lips do feel... I feel like I love the packaging more than I love the product so far. The skin tint, the Time to Glow skin finisher, I really like that. I like the way it looks. I like the way it's just kind of like natural. I don't know. We'll have a full conclusion soon. Let's finish putting the products on before we say anything. Next, I'm going to use the lipstick. So this is in the shade Pinky Promise, and this is what the packaging looks like. So immediately I looked at that and thought, oh, it's a chubby crown. Tried to take it off and couldn't. So you have to unscrew it, which I kind of prefer that. I do hate it when lipsticks kind of undo themselves inside a makeup drawer or bag or something like that. So that is kind of cool. And it's in this nice kind of, it's coming up pink coral on camera. But to me, kind of looks more nude. This was the most natural looking lipstick I could get, which I find odd because so far everything's been really natural finish, and this was the most natural colour that I had to choose from. There's probably more available on their website. There was only one finish available as well, as far as I'm aware. I think I did look at that actual website after placing the order with Beauty Bay. They do have liquid lipsticks, which you can buy as well. These are just their like regular lipsticks. I would say that this wouldn't be particularly long lasting just based on the finish that I've got from putting it on. But I mean, it's a nice colour. It's a nice colour, everyday colour. And I'm sure if I have a look, there's probably more shade options on their website. The last thing I'm going to try for you guys is going to be the lip gloss. So this is the We Got You Babe lip gloss in the shade Peach Queen. It looks so cute. I want to try this. I'm just going to put it straight over the top of my lipstick. So give this a go. Let's have a look at this doe foot. Oh, I was expecting that doe foot to be massive, like base. Look at the packaging. Tiny little doe foot. Okay. It doesn't have like a, doesn't have much of a smell, I don't think. You don't really get a lot of product come out, which is a bigger doe foot. You probably would. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. It's nice. It's a nice kind of, it's not an overly like, you know, when you kind of get the bits of string, it's not like a jammy, sticky lip gloss. I could quite easily wear this by itself and I probably really like it. And over the top of the lips, it's, yeah, it's nice. I can't really see much of the actual, this shimmer though. Yeah, I'm not really getting much of that shimmer, and considering the fact I'm in front of a bloody ring light, you'd think it would really pick up on those glitters, like just from me, like looking in this mirror trying to see them, but I can't, I'll be honest, I can't really see them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick on a pair of lashes and I'll come back to give you guys my final thoughts of everything we've used today. So I'm back, I've put some lashes on and I've had little time to think about everything. I just wanted to mention the one product that I didn't use that I purchased was the liquid eyeshadow. I like the colour of this, I just don't think it would have particularly worked with what I've got on, and I felt like it was better for me to do more of like a neutral wearable look with the things that I've bought, so you can kind of see how it works. I will just quickly swatch it for you. Oh. God damn, really? Let's try that again, shall we? Nope, just came straight off. That's not good. Very well put together. No, it just keeps coming off. This is just not great. I really wanted to like these guys. Okay, so you're not getting a lot of glitter, you're just getting metallic. So if you are a glitter fiend, I would recommend the Beauty Bay eyeshadow toppers. I don't think I've got one to hand to show you, but the Beauty Bay eyeshadow toppers have a lot more glitter and a lot more kind of like, they're not just this sheen like that, if that makes sense. So that is pretty. I can imagine that working really nice, maybe as like part of a cut crease or something, but it's a bit meh. So final thoughts of everything. Eyeshadow palette, personally, I feel like it could have been a lot better. I just honestly feel that the pigment could be a lot better, and it absolutely depends on what they say about their own kind of like shadows, which we'll get onto in a minute. I'm gonna have a little look at the website and the description and everything and kind of give you guys the lowdown when it comes to that. The highlighter I did like. I feel like them saying it doesn't come across glittery, chalky, and it's really easy to blend into the skin. I think it entirely depends on the foundation that you have underneath. I had quite a natural serum foundation on today, which I think looks really nice. And I did have to kind of go at it a bit more, and I can still see it's a little bit kind of chunky in this area here. I think their packaging is lush. It's really nice. The lipstick, I liked personally. I prefer a more of like a demi-matte satin finish lipstick, or maybe even a matte, like not completely matte. It's comfortable to wear. I mean, it looks nice. It's a nice natural colour. In fact, actually, it's not far off the shade of my own lips, so that was cool. I liked that. The Eyeliner, I haven't tried the other colours, so I don't really feel like I can give a fair opinion of it, but it was okay. It was all right. The lip balm, I absolutely adored. Out of everything that I've used, I can't believe I'm saying that I loved the lip balm the most. I love the way it looks. I love this little like pill-like packaging. And even if you don't end up with all that glitter on your lips, which I'm sure you will at some point after kind of wearing it down, it just looks gorgeous. And it felt really nice. It felt as a really like nice primer underneath. The bronzer, I don't know if it was necessary for them to include shimmer in the bronzer. In fact, I'd have wanted more shimmer and glitter in my palette than I would in the bronzer. I feel like the way it's supposed to be like one of those like baked kind of situations, I felt like I kind of had to dodge this side because I didn't want a load of highlighter up on my forehead. Like I wasn't ready to highlight at that point, and I kind of felt like I had no choice. So I would have preferred for the whole compartment, the whole compact to be just that colour, and at least like double the size. The Glowy Skin Finisher, I liked this. I thought it was really nice. I think it'd be really great underneath the foundation to kind of give you that kind of like fresh glow, kind of brighten the skin up. If you had particularly deep set or dark under circles, this would probably be really nice underneath your concealer and foundation. This eyeliner, I really like this. I'd be interested, like I said, this is just a first impression, so I feel like if it's gonna stay all day and not crumble and kind of get mixed in with the eyeshadow and have the brush kind of look all dirty, then I feel like it could be this could be a good shout. Like I did like that eyeliner and found it really easy to use. The mascara, honestly, if you want to get a soda mascara, I would probably say save your bucks and either get a different one that's not soda, or I'd maybe go for they had some more kind of budget ones. This was the volumizing one, and I think I'm sure this was like £8 or something like that. And honestly, I'd rather save the £3 and just try one of the cheaper ones that, if they use the same formula and just a different brush in each one, that kind of sucks. Like, I just feel my £3 Essence Princess, I think Princess Lash Mascara it's the tits and it's £3. So not such a fan of that. The lip, so this is the lip and cheek gel blush. I did like this. I feel like it doesn't feel tacky anymore, which is kind of good. I suppose I don't know if it's supposed to dry down. I feel like if I was going to wear this, I'd probably wear it on holiday where I don't want to wear many products and be sweating them off. And I might even just pair it with like a moisturiser and a primer or something if I just wanted like a no makeup day, like just a really light base. It was nice to blend out, and I do feel like perhaps if I was going to repurchase this, I would probably go with the darker colour and kind of build up the colour that way rather than keep kind of trying to swipe this on and blend it out. But I didn't hate it. It was nice. The lip gloss I liked. I would like to see kind of more shimmer. Maybe it was just the lipstick I was wearing it with, because I can see a bit more of the glitter when I've just swatched it on the back of my hand there. It's cute. I do feel like the applicator, the doe foot, could do with being a bit bigger. Just to kind of get that full, like, get it on there. So I do feel like a bigger doe foot could have been better, even if it did mean that I was using up more of the product in turn because I had like a larger applicator. I really wouldn't be mad at it. So to conclude, I honestly feel like Soda they're affordable. I don't know if they're trying to be subtle with their formulas, but they are I feel like you have to put quite a lot of work in to kind of get that kind of full. I don't feel like I could sit here with this and put together a dramatic look, put it that way. I don't feel like I could get a dramatic makeup look out of what I bought, but that's not to say that some of their other products you probably could. I've been on their website and I've had a little look at the descriptions. I'm not too sure where these guys are from, but everything's in euros, so I think it is handy that Beauty Bay does now stock and carry Soda Beauty or Soda makeup. The Eyeliner, the one that I said I felt was too iridescent and not glittery enough, is actually listed as a glitter eyeliner, so that's a little bit disappointing. I did have a little look last night as well. I remember reading there about us. Okay, so about Soda. Soda is not polished, dull or arrogant. It's not a brand that tells you what to do, it only makes suggestions. It's a brand that doesn't judge you or tries to improve you. It should put or try to improve you. Fucking hate bad English. No. I don't know, is this just me? But if you're buying something from somebody on eBay or Amazon and they've misspelt a word, I don't feel like I can trust them. I don't know why. It's just a thing, okay? It's just a thing. And it's definitely not a brand that defines your flow. Nope. Soda just really likes to go with yours. Started in 2018. Our mission, Soda is like a friend that treats you kindly and smiles right at you. It helps you to fly to rainbows and pink skies and lets you be you. It's a friend that offers you a safe zone where you can explore yourself and show the world who you are. It follows on your craziness and gives you your suggestions on how you can show your coolest side. Soda doesn't necessarily make you more pretty, but it does make you more you, because it's you Soda wants to see. They are cruelty free, which is really cool. I try to buy cruelty free as much as I can. I'm just going to have a little look at their shadow palettes and let you know if they have like a description and their claims. Okay, so they don't claim to be pigmented in any kind of a way. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. It doesn't actually say anywhere on this website that they're inspired by Korean beauty. I definitely get that kind of Korean makeup vibe from it. It's very natural. It's very easy to wear. And to be honest, you can't be mad at a company that doesn't shout bold claims of being extremely pigmented and easy to blend and dramatic bold. If they're not giving you that, then you can't be mad at them. I just think I should look at this from a personal standpoint, that for me personally, I don't want to have to really work with a product to get it to work. I kind of want it to work straight away. But a lot of the skin products that I put on today, I would absolutely, I mean, look, they're tiny. Look at this little guy, like he's really itty bitty. Look at this guy, relatively small. And then you've got the cheek. I could put that into a makeup bag with a moisturizer, maybe like a mascara, and I would wear this on holiday, like quite happily would wear this on holiday. So I do like that. To conclude, I would say very affordable, nice products, I say easy to work with. Some of them were more easy to work with than others. I liked it. Let me know what you guys thought of this collection down below. As I said, I will try and link a description to every product that I used from Soda. If you enjoyed this and you'd like to see more kind of first impressions / review videos like this, let me know by dropping a comment down below. And if you like this video, please hit subscribe for my channel to see more content like this. Once a week, I like to do my conspiracy / mystery videos, so you'll get to see those as well. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Enjoy your day. Stay safe with everything that's going on around. Not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Wear a mask, protect your family, etc. And that's it. And I will see you guys very soon.